Okay, my next tab is called product warranty and it is orange. So like I said, let's go back to that warranty for a minute. So we have the 1 year, we have the 2 year, we have the 10 year. So after that 1 year, that comprehensive covers everything. Every product in your home actually carries its own warranty as well. So that's the next package that I'm going to go through. There's a document for each product. There's also some maintenance notes on there, like how to maintain your cabinets, how to maintain your flooring, things like that. Definitely give those a read, because some of the silliest little things that we do to clean our house even could damage something. So I'm going to try to stop at a few points in here and just mention your specific house and what you need to look out for, but please still read these. So the first one that's in here is from Warman Cabinets. So Warman Homes and Warman Cabinets are actually one company. We're covered under the Warman Home Center LP. There's 5 different companies. So technically we make our own cabinets. We have our own cabinet shop, which is really cool. The cabinets that are in your house are MDF and they have been painted. So I'm going to start on this paper right now, painted cabinets. And this is what it says. Can be cleaned with a solution of warm water and a small amount of mild dish detergent. Simply wipe clean with a cloth, dampen with the detergent solution, and dry immediately to avoid streaking. So wash it, then dry it. Please avoid products that contain silicone, ammonia, or bleach, because they can wear that finish right off your cabinet, and that would just be terrible. Don't scrub with anything that's too abrasive. So don't use like a steel scrubber or anything like that. Like a microfiber cloth is plenty. One that's wet, one that's dry. That is the cabinets. Then there's a note here about the cabinet hardware. So the soft closes that Troy will talk about, those have a lifetime warranty on them. The next paper is a smoke detector. So the reason why we put that in is because all of our smoke detectors and our carbon, like our smoke carbon combinations, are connected. And they're hardwired and they're battery backup. So what happens is if one goes off, they're all gonna go off. Just that's a code feature. And it can be really tricky because if they're all going off, they're very loud and you can't necessarily figure out which one is going off at which time. So on the smoke detector paper, there's some indicators of, if it starts chirping at you and it chirps every hour, this is what's happening. Or if it's chirping every 30 seconds, this is what's happening. So I would recommend that you familiarize yourself with that as you first move in, so that if things start happening, you sort of know what's going on. And on that maintenance reminder paper that I talked about in the previous folder, it does talk about smoke detectors and checking batteries. What I would recommend is that you change all of the smoke detector batteries at the same time and at least once a year. If you notice that we are having a lot of power outages, I would start changing them more often, because what's going to happen is they're going to start going off in the middle of the night. And like I said, they all go off. So the whole house is an alarm basically. If you're on top of managing the battery, you should always have that backup that it's not going to do that. So in my own home, that's what I do. I change them out once or twice a year. Once a year for sure, and twice a year if I notice that we're having random power outages and they're like lasting a longer time, because that's when the battery is going to drain, is when that power is out. So that's smoke detectors. I think Troy said that when we were in the house, but you'll notice that in every bedroom there's a smoke detector, and then in the common spaces, so on this main floor behind me, up in the hallway upstairs, and then down in the basement, that's where you'll see the smoke and the carbon combination detectors. Okay, so moving along here, I'm actually going to stop and start again because I'm